Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about a way to invest in the US stock market from Australia without paying any currency conversion fees or commission fees. I'll begin by explaining the costly currency conversion fees and commission of several trading platforms that we can use in Australia. Then, I'll talk about how we can use Revolut to avoid paying any currency conversion fees and how we can use Stake or eToro to invest in US stocks without paying commission. Finally, I'll include a demonstration that I did on my phone to show you the entire process of investing in the US stock market without paying currency conversion fees or commission. Before I continue, just a disclaimer that nothing in this video should be viewed as financial advice. All information in this video are purely for educational and informative purposes. Just because I'm talking about a way to invest in US stocks doesn't mean that you should just copy what I do. Please do your own research and due diligence before making any investments. Here's a list of the trading platforms that you can use in Australia to invest in the US stock market. You can see the trading fees or commission as well as the currency conversion fees for each platform. I got these information directly from the official website of Stake, which is one of the US stock trading platforms that you can use in Australia, and I added another column for eToro, which is another US stock trading platform that you can use. You can see most platforms charge both trading fees and currency conversion fees, and some of them can be quite expensive. We want to use a platform that doesn't charge any commission. From the table, eToro and Stake are the only two platforms that can do that. So let's remove all the other platforms and just focus on eToro and Stake. Although eToro and Stake both charge no commission, they do charge quite a bit on the currency conversion fees. For eToro, when converting from Australian dollars to US dollars, there's a currency conversion fee of 100 pip, and when converting from US dollars back to Australian dollars, there's a conversion fee of 50 pip. On the other hand, for Stake, the currency conversion fee is 70 BPS or basis points for both Australian dollars to US dollars and vice versa. Just in case you're wondering about the difference between a basis point and a pip, just note that in the context of currency conversion fees, they both mean the same thing. On the left, you can see Investopedia's definition for basis points. Basis points refers to a common unit of measure for interest rates and other percentages in finance. 1 basis point is equal to 1/100th of 1%, or 0.01%. On the right, you can see Investopedia's definition for PIP. PIP is an acronym for percentage in point or price interest point. And at the bottom, you can see a PIP is thus equivalent to 1/100th of 1% or 1 basis point. Just to make it a bit easier to understand, we can convert PIP and basis point to percentages. To give some context on how much the currency conversion fees are, let's take a look at the following example using eToro. Let's say we want to convert 1,000 Australian dollars to US dollars using a conversion rate of 0.78. That means 1 Australian dollar will be equivalent to 78 cents of US dollars. To find out how much US dollars that will be, we can calculate 1,000 times 0.78 minus 0.01, which is the currency conversion fee of Australian dollars to US dollars, and that will give us 770 US dollars. If we don't have to pay any currency conversion fees, we'll be getting $780 instead. That's $10 more than what we had before. These currency conversion fees can add up pretty quickly, especially for those longer-term investors. You can see the currency conversion fees needed if you invested 10,000 or even 100,000 Australian dollars. To reduce the currency conversion fees, we can use an app called Revolut. Revolut is a finance app that allows you to track your spending, manage your money, and most importantly for us, convert currencies at an extremely low cost. Revolut is a registered company in Australia with an Australian business number. They've also been authorized by the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, and they hold an Australian financial services license, so they do appear to be a legit company. You can sign up to their standard plan, which costs nothing, and that allows you to exchange up to 9,000 Australian dollars per month into 27 other currencies, including US dollars, for no cost at all. Note, if you do exchange more than 9,000 Australian dollars in a month, then you'll be considered a high-frequency standard customer. That means for any amount of money greater than 9,000 Australian dollars exchanged to US dollars, then that excess amount of money will be subject to a 0.5% currency conversion fee. For example, if you exchange 10,000 Australian dollars to US dollars in a month, then that excess 1,000 Australian dollars will be subject to that 0.5% conversion fee. You can also get a virtual card on Revolut. Virtual cards are like regular bank cards, but can only be accessed securely via the app. This means after you convert your Australian dollars to US dollars, you can use your virtual card to directly transfer those US dollars to Stake or eToro. So to summarize, we know we can use eToro or Stake to avoid paying commission, and we can also use Revolut to avoid paying any currency conversion fees. Now I'll show you all the steps to invest in the US stock market without paying currency conversion fees or commission. Step 1 is to send your Australian dollars from your Australian bank to your Revolut account. Step 2 is to use Revolut to convert up to 9,000 Australian dollars to US dollars per month, then send those money to eToro or Stake. Step 3 is to use eToro or Stake to invest in the US stock market without paying commission. Now let's say you've made your profits in investing and you wish to transfer your profits back to your Australian bank, then the process continues. Step 4 will be to withdraw your US dollars back to your Revolut account. Note, for this process, you will have to pay a withdrawal fee to your trading platform. Step 5 is to convert your US dollars back into Australian dollars. Again, if you're on a standard plan and you convert less than the equivalent of 9,000 Australian dollars per month, you won't have to pay any fees. Finally, step 6 is to return your Australian dollars back into your Australian bank from Revolut. When deciding between using eToro or Stake, it's important to consider the exact fees that the two platforms charge. The first fee that we'll look into is the deposit fee when depositing US dollars. Stake charges $5 for every USD deposits, while eToro doesn't have any deposit fees. The next fee that we'll look into is the inactivity fee. For Stake, there are no inactivity fees, but for eToro, if you haven't logged in for 12 months, there's an inactivity fee of $10 per month. Next is the withdrawal fee. Stake charges $2 for every withdrawal, while eToro charges $5 for every withdrawal. Finally, Stake charges $5 for filling in a W8BEN form, while eToro doesn't charge anything for that. Besides looking at the fees, it will also be helpful to compare the features of both Stake and eToro. On Stake, you can get access to more than 3,800 US stocks and ETFs, but on eToro, at the time of making this video, you can only get access to 862 stocks on the New York Stock Exchange and 546 stocks on Nasdaq. However, Stake doesn't offer any other international stocks, but eToro can offer 2,466 international stocks and 255 ETFs from around the world. I got this number by summing up all the available stocks and ETFs from all the available stock exchanges on eToro. Although eToro offers less stocks and ETFs, it has many features that Stake doesn't have. I won't go over them in too much detail, but you can let me know in the comments if you want a more detailed comparison between Stake and eToro. The first feature of eToro is that it supports social trading. Just like Facebook or Twitter, you can create a post and talk about anything related to your investments, the stock market, or just ask any general questions, and other people can read and comment on your posts, and you can do the same to other people. Another feature unique to eToro is that it supports copy trading. eToro users can copy other traders such that whenever they make a trade, you will automatically make the same trade. This allows you to mimic what professional investors do without having to spend any time or effort. On top of stocks and ETFs, eToro users can also trade cryptocurrencies, indices, commodities, and other currencies. However, most of these will incur additional costs. Finally, eToro supports trading CFDs, or contract for difference. Basically, this allows you to apply leverage. However, this will also incur additional costs. So hopefully, this simple cost and feature comparison was helpful for you. For me, personally, I'm using eToro mainly because I like to do dollar cost averaging, where every month I plan to invest some money into the stock market. So I want to avoid paying Stake's $5 deposit fee every time I make a deposit. Just a quick recap, we know that we can use eToro to avoid paying any commission or deposit fees, and we can use Revolut to avoid paying currency conversion fees. Now I'll do a demonstration on my phone that walks through the 6 steps on the right and show you exactly how to use Revolut and eToro to minimize the fees you have to pay for investing in US stocks. So on your phone, you can click into Revolut, type in your 4-digit PIN, and you should be brought to your main account section. From here, you can click into currencies to check out how much money you have. At the moment, for me, I have $5.98 of Australian dollars and 82 cents of US dollars. Next to account, you can click into cards to easily add a virtual card. Since I've already done that step, I'll jump straight to showing you how to top up your account. To do so, simply click into Add Money. Here, you can type in how much money you would like to top up. Let's say we want to top up 500 Australian dollars. Now you can choose to top up through a card payment or by doing a bank transfer. I've already added my card details to Revolut, but in case you would like to do a bank transfer instead, simply click into Change, click into Regular Bank Transfer, and here you can check out your BSB number and account number associated with your Revolut account. However, just note that a bank transfer will take 1 to 2 working days, but a card payment method will be instant. Now let's get back to where we were before. Because I've already added my card details, I can click on Add Money. From here, Revolut will link to your bank that's associated with your card, which will send you a one-time password to your phone to verify yourself. So simply click on the Send button, wait for the text message to be sent to you, and enter your password. Once you've typed in your password, simply click Submit. And you should see the 500 Australian dollars have been added immediately to your account. Now, I'll show you how to exchange currencies on Revolut. To do so, click on the 3 dots, click Exchange, make sure the screen says Sell Australian dollars, and make sure there's an arrow pointing from Australian dollars to US dollars. You can click on the arrow to revert the direction. Now let's convert our 500 Australian dollars to US dollars, and you can see that will give us approximately 391.9 US dollars. So now let's click Sell, and you can see immediately we will have 391 US dollars added to our Revolut account. Now we're ready to send our US dollars to our eToro account. So I've logged on to my eToro account, and you can see I have $9.27 available. Now I'll show you how to deposit your US dollars from Revolut into eToro. The first step is to click into the menus and click Deposit Funds. Here you can type in how much US dollars you would like to deposit. But just before I do that, let me show you if I try to deposit 500 Australian dollars, you would only get 387 US dollars. That's taking into account the currency conversion fees of eToro. So you can clearly see the effect of using Revolut to save you money. So let's switch back to US dollars and type in 391 US dollars, which we previously got from Revolut. Since I've already saved my Revolut virtual card details on eToro, all I have to do is type in my 3-digit CVV, hit deposit, and you can see our 391 US dollars should be immediately added to our account. Now we can use these US dollars to invest in the US stock market. There are different ways you can do this. One of them is to click into menus, hit trade markets, type in anything that we want to purchase. Let's say, for example, we want to buy some Microsoft stocks. Hit the trade button, and here you can set the rate and amount that you want to buy. So let's say we want to purchase $300 of Microsoft stocks. You can see that equates to 1.23 units. Below that, you can set up a stop loss, which will automatically sell your stock when it goes below a certain price to prevent further losses. Likewise, you can set up a take profit, which will automatically sell your stock when it goes above a certain price to secure your profits. You can also set up leverage, which was one of eToro's features that we talked about earlier. Now I can click on Set Order to purchase the stock without paying commission or any other fees. You can see I successfully placed an order to buy Microsoft, and if you check out how much money I currently have, I only have $100.27 left. Note, at the moment, in the US, it's still early in the morning. That means the US stock market currently isn't open. eToro will only execute the order when the market opens, which means only until then will we receive our Microsoft stock in our portfolio. To highlight what we just did, we transferred 500 Australian dollars from our bank into our Revolut account, converted them to US dollars, and sent them to eToro, where we purchased a Microsoft stock. Now I'll show you the process on how to withdraw your funds from eToro back to Revolut. To do so, click into the menu, scroll down and click on Withdraw Funds. Let's say we only want to withdraw $30, so we can click Submit. It will confirm whether or not you want to withdraw, so we can click Continue. It will confirm again, so we'll click Continue again. Now it will ask us a reason to withdraw. We can just say withdrawing profits. Now eToro will withdraw the funds and send them back to the place where they came from, in our case, our Revolut account. So we can click Continue. Now eToro will ask for a secondary payment method and will only use this method in case it fails to send the fund back to the payment method used for deposit. So I'm just going to use my Australian bank account as my secondary payment method. Once you've filled in your details, you can scroll down and click Submit Request. For me, it will say this alternative payment method already exists, but I can continue. Hit Confirm. And as you can see, I just successfully submitted the withdrawal request. Now it will take a few days for the request to be approved, and it will take a bit longer for eToro to send our withdrawal fund back to our Revolut account. So I'll log back into Revolut in a few days to show you if I've received the withdrawal fund from eToro. Now I'm back on eToro to prove that the withdrawal to Revolut was successful. I'm on my PC this time because it's easier to show you this way. As you can see, on the 20th of February, the withdrawal process that I submitted has been successfully processed. And as you can see from my Revolut account, on the 24th of February, I have received $25 refund from eToro. Remember, the loss of $5 was due to eToro's withdrawal fee. Now I'm back onto my phone. As you can see, I have my $25, I'll now show you how to send them back to your Australian bank. First, you'll need to convert them back to Australian dollars. So you can click into Exchange. Let's convert all our 25 US dollars to Australian dollars. And that gave us 32 Australian dollars. So if you click back into your Australian account, you can send your money back to your bank simply by clicking on the Send button. Find your Australian bank account, type in how much money you want to transfer back, click on Send again, and now you just have to wait for a couple days for the money to show up in your Australian bank. And with that, I just demonstrated the entire process of sending my Australian dollars to eToro, investing in the US stock market, then withdrawing my money back into my Australian bank without paying any commission or currency conversion fees. So to wrap up, I talked about and demonstrated how you can use Revolut to convert Australian dollars to US dollars and send them to eToro, where you can invest in the US stock market without paying commission. Remember, on Revolut, as long as you're on a standard plan and as long as you convert less than 9,000 Australian dollars per month, you won't have to pay any currency conversion fees. Of course, you can also use Stake instead of eToro. That way, you'll have access to more US stocks and ETFs, but you'll miss out on a lot of eToro's unique features, and you'll have to pay a $5 US fee for every USD deposits. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these platforms, but if you're new and you want to get into investing, make sure to get a referral link from your friend or family member before signing up, so both you and the person referring you will receive benefits. I'll put some of my referral links in the description section below as well, in case you would like to use one from me. On eToro, if a referral link is being used, then both you and the person referring you can receive $100 US if you're in Australia. However, you have to meet a lot of prerequisites, and because the link can only be used 10 times, I won't be putting my referral link for eToro in the description, but you can message me if you would like one from me. For Stake, if you use a referral link to sign up and make a deposit within 24 hours, then both you and the person referring you can receive one free stock, which can be one of Nike, Dropbox, or GoPro. Finally, I haven't talked about Self-Wealth, but I use Self-Wealth to invest in Australian stocks. You can sign up to Self-Wealth using my referral link, and both of us will receive 5 free trades, which will last for a month. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you found these information helpful or interesting. This is my first YouTube video, so any feedback will be greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos in the future.